What's up, Bree? What's up, Keith? What's up, Lisa? Damn, I want all three. What's her name? Ashley.
Who?
Ashley.
Who?
I get hard when she walk past me. Look at that ass, cause she thick. Thick. She make me stutter. And her friends, they thick. Fuck it, I want all of them, yeah.
Came in the door, said it before, never fall in love with a motherfucking hoe. I ain't tripping, you my bro. I ain't tripping, you my bro. I will do the same thing, yo. Hey, never fall in this love with a fucking hoe. Yo, all in the door, man, you gotta know. Yo, my name is Phade and I'm here to stay. Yo, I ain't even tripping, I'm just ballin' and parlay. Yo, my nigga named D all the way over there. I ain't even tripping, I don't care. Yo, these hoes, I wear fly clothes, I wear these shows. You got me fucking up.
Switch my hair up. Common crowd smoke. I'm not a joke. Ride super post. Step on the scene with some lows. Yes, sir. No joke. Said it before. The beat is slowed down, make me feel like I fell off. Fell off.
But I'm well off. Just bought a house. Hit that bitch in K. Just had a baby with my old lady. Phone stay booming. Cell phone zooming.
What you said with your old lady? Didn't you just get the AMG Mercedes? Red Tyrese, old little sweet lady. Off the bad boy, Tracy McGrady. Her. 2021 is our year. Manifestation on my PlayStation. What's up to the real nation? What's up to my brothers, my brother, my mother? There is no other. Like chicken, I'm smothered. Hold up. Yes, up. We all good. We in the hood. Get it understood. Catchaphade Podcast. Yeah, we on that ass. We gon' clash. We gon' smash. Playing Sonic Dash. I'm in my class. Straight A, straight catch and play. Pop truck way. Straight catch and play. High taper fade. With some new dreads. Look like braids. Coffee pop smoke. No, not a joke.
This boy D really can rap though, he be trying to play. Back in the day, he used to be on my songs.
Grab D.
D.
Oh.
That boy D used to go. That boy there.
He be playing. That boy chose to get married and have a regular life.
Thank you.
Definitely let that go.
Supposed to be rapping on him.
Come in there.
This episode? Man, this thing, man.
Yep, 3.
What the fuck is this eating?
Catchaphade.
Catchaphade.
Catchaphade. Catchaphade.
Man, go on, Catchaphade.
Fade catches fade.
Cap.
Fade catches fade.
Cap.
Catchaphade. I'm back again. Everybody knows how we go. I'm with DJ Charles and all my bros. You know how it goes. Stack it up, running out the door. Straight to the bank. Don't them honeys stink. Ooh, good drink. Everybody think your boy top rank. To the bank. I can't stop. Let it drop. Hey, know me. I'm feeling like Kobe. Obi-Wan Shinobi. Everybody know me. Yes, sir. I'm in the deli. I'm watching Belly. She on my celly. Now get up off my belly.
Well, you ain't her belly. I'm on her telly. Catchaphade, man. It's on your head. My name is Phade, and I'm in this thing. We in this thing to get paid. So Let them hang.
Yeah.
Let my nigga show. I can bust your nose.
No.
I ain't even tripping, man. I got the fancy code. Everybody know my name's Phade. I'm in the shade. Sipping lemonade. About to catch the show. Catchaphade.
Catchaphade. Catchaphade. Catchaphade. Go on, Catchaphade. Catchaphade.
Hey.
Catchaphade.
Hey.
Catchaphade. Go on, Catchaphade.
My floor is out the rocker. And if I fall off, I'ma land on some dollars. Smooth is what they call them. I be coming through, just popping my collar. Precision like surgery. Got a drape from her head to toes in luxury. The C stands for the cape. The D stands for the Drake. Chillin' with that boy Cho. Cause you know that he's a chosen one. Catching fades.
Catchaphade.
Got it made. Got it made. Yeah, I'm played.
Yeah.
That mean I'm game. That mean I'm game. I got some money. I ain't stay the same. Look at y'all change. Pulled out that ring. Pulled out that chopper. Bitch, I got that bang. Bitch, I made a stain. Ran up on an M. I done got some money. Nah, I don't fuck with them. I don't fuck with her. Unless she bringing bags. I don't fuck with them. Unless I'm popping tags. Come through in that AMG like my nigga D. Yeah, bitch giving top, we make a DVD.
Somebody come on my way, man. We in the building, bro.
My bad, I got
We in the building. Nah, man, do your thing, bro. We gonna let it keep rocking, man. Welcome to episode 3.
Hello.
Catchaphade Podcast. It's your boy, Craft D. With my brothers in the building, Mr. Phade himself. Oh man, my brother C Smooth.
Hey, come on, man.
You better put some respect. Y'all know who we got in this place. The one,
Oh, man.
the only, 6-time platinum producer. Come on now, DJ Jones, my bro, man. It's so, man. The game.
7 times.
7 times. All right, you better put some respect on. 7 times.
Hello.
Bro, thank you for taking the
I
time,
appreciate
man.
it, bro.
Out your busy schedule to come here. I know we wasn't partial. I know we were tripping, but man, thank you.
That's that friendship shit.
Oh,
That's that best friend shit.
I know, man. Original Brook member shit. Look at that.
Yeah, that nigga the latest interview I ever interviewed with, man.
Drake would have left. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Drake would have left. I ain't gonna lie.
Drake.
That nigga Wendy Williams,
No, man. Yo, I'll take the L, man. But still, thank you for holding it down for us, man. And I'll take that heat. I'll take that heat. We here. We doing it, fellas. Yeah, man. Thank you, bro, for coming in, man. You actually my partner, man. A lot of people don't know how long we've been rocking. Right. We've been rocking since, what, 2004?
Shit, since 04.
8th grade.
We've been rocking since Black Air Force One, low tops.
No, so the backpack where I remember you came up to the goddamn barbershop, son. I was like 2 years in the game. You had a black backpack, a black white Beetle, and then you was driving a fully laced Neon with the rim.
Hey, I was there way in it.
Hey, and he was a stunt on a nigga in that Neon with the rims on.
He had me. Let me tell you something. I had a fucking Dodge Charger with 24s. He made me want to trade that bitch in for a Neon.
That nigga was influential.
It was just fresh.
It was like smoke break. Had some little 18s on it, 10, 212
beat in that thing.
You know what I'm saying? Rattle the block up.
That's what he looked like, James Jones Drew. But that's a whole other life.
Oh man. But the journey, man, I done seen you literally from nothing. That dirt road, got there playing with your uncle. You know what I'm saying? We getting that Waffle High. You know what I'm saying? Remember mama making that cheeseburger mac. You know what I'm saying? All that, bro. The weekends, just the journey, bro. I done seen it. You know what I'm saying? Bro, proud of you, man.
Thank you, bro.
But a lot of people don't know about, you know what I'm saying, your college journey, bro. From when you got to high school into college. Would you tell us that rise When did that switch flip for you, bro?
Man, musically into college. A lot of people don't know this, but I speak on this a lot because this nigga right here is very influential in my career. He the first nigga that ever helped me steal some speakers so I could DJ at a party. So, nah. We can buy me them speakers now. They come from me.
Come on, man.
So my nigga right here, Thanksgiving weekend, my senior year, I'll never forget it. You know, D was the star running back, so he the only guy that could leave the door in the field house open. You feel me? He the only one that go in the field house around 3:20 before school let out. So my boy left the shoe in the door. He left his cleat in the door. So the field house was open, man. We go up in that bitch on the kick though at night that night. I had a party to DJ the next day, so we get the field house speakers. You know what I'm saying? Me and D look like some slaves running across the fucking the motherfucking what you call the middle of the field? Capers. We run across the field with the motherfucking speaker on our back.
One shoulder.
We get across that bitch, man. We jump the fence, and that's how y'all get DJ Chose. There's no DJ Chose without D-Train, the speaker stealer, man. You feel me? So that's the only reason.
We know it's a speaker thief.
Yeah. So all you interviewers don't try this at home. This the only nigga I wait 3 hours to do the interview for, cause he helped me steal them speakers, man. And after that, I became who I was. As far as PV, man, when I got there, I had a name just off of what I was doing in high school, my senior year. So.
Man, come on, bro. Yeah, I was in the Roxy, bro. At 17, bro.
17 in the Roxy.
What were we doing in there on a Thursday night?
We was thugging.
Friday night. We had no business there.
Hitting the Dougie. He taught me how to hit the Dougie too. My nigga Remy. My nigga.
You see him, man?
Yeah.
That boy was hitting that
Dougie legend.
That thing went viral.
That's a Dougie legend.
That thing went viral in the boat.
Stop, man.
Dougie champion.
That's what's up, man. Make it
20.
Nah, man. I just like hitting that thing, man.
Okay. Man, let me ask you a question, man. Just, transitioning from high school to college, when you entered that, man, did you feel like did you have a feeling that I was gonna be able to take this over, this campus over? Because apparently that's what you had to do to do what you had. Did you feel that, or it was something that just transitioned during your journey?
Well, see, I came up under. So right before me, Rogers was there.
I heard about Rogers, man.
And Rogers was like, damn, I'm trying to think of who was Tom Brady backup or something. Like, Rogers is like Tom Brady for the Patriots of PV. You feel me?
OG, shout out to Rogers right there.
Yeah, shout out DJ Mr. Rogers. And I respect him, like, because Rogers wasn't one of them niggas who was just gonna, you hide, let me show you love. Like, Rogers one of them niggas gonna let you he gonna give you that test that I'm gonna give you 2-3 years to see what the fuck you gonna do, and if you hold your own, I might just what happened was the first year he tested me out. He did some weird shit. I think he used to just be Wild was the type of nigga be quadruply booked. So he'll call me randomly and give me one of them, if you can't be here in the next 10 minutes, don't worry about it. So he gave me so many of them that one day I realized, like, man, I ain't never catching these hoes because I stay in Brooks. You feel me? Yeah. So one day I just sit on the campus, man, on a Friday, and that nigga hit me one of them bitches out right up the street. You feel me? I got up, went and did the hoe. He broke half the bread with me. He wasn't even there. But I respect him. He showed me how the game go. You feel me? That nigga was somewhere else. Told me, Chose, you finna make $700. Keep in mind, I'm DJing at the time, $75. So he makes $700. Give me $350, take $350. He ain't up. I give it to him, but I learned from that day on, like, this the game. Yeah. But most young niggas don't got that in them. Most young niggas don't, damn, why I can't see? You wouldn't even hear. I ain't questioning that, man. I said, you know what, here you go. Took my $350. After that, he felt comfortable understanding, like, okay, he ain't no rat. He ain't gonna snitch. He cool with the play. And he'll throw me some shit every now and then, but at the same time, he was so much in control, he wasn't ready to get it away. So I never looked at it like he gonna give me the way, and that's where most niggas from PV was fucking up. They was all trying to get Rogers to embrace them. Right. I was the nigga that was around there like, fuck waiting on Rogers. I fuck with Rogers, but Until then, it's me against all you niggas.
Right.
So I'm pressing up CDs. I'm getting 10,000 CDs done. Spending all my motherfucking refund check on CDs.
You were doing that in high school
Hey,
too.
so whoa, pause. All I heard was, how old were you at the time? 19. Okay, the first time I invested in myself, I was in my 20s, fam.
Mm-hmm.
All I heard was a young man. I wanted to pause and take time and give a lesson to our audience. A young man decided, hey, I know what I want to do. I'm going to take my money and I'm going to invest it all into myself.
Right.
It has to be a positive return. Right? I mean, look what we got here right now, bro. At 19, when you look at yourself in the mirror and make a decision on what you need to do, this is what you get, ladies and gentlemen, years later. But I'm sorry, I just had to.
Nah, but you right. And it's weird because I know people, I just got a phone with my partners and he told me some shit that kind of hurt my feelings. But I realized everybody ain't meant for this. You feel me? And no matter when you start, the goal is just to start. You can be 40 and say, all right, I'm about to do this. And I respect you more than being somebody who never do it. But at this point, I see where everybody in this room, for us to be in here, we all woke up one day and already took that challenge to say, I'm gonna try. But it's a lot of niggas who never try. You feel me?
Yeah.
Y'all got them, I got partners, bro, that sit here like this before they take that 500 that they gonna use to go fly to see the bitch, or take the gas, take 48 to keep up this facade.
Yeah.
And in my mind, I'm thinking, man, that 500 is powerful, my nigga. You nigga, you make beats, nigga. You do artwork, nigga. Nigga, put that 500 in your brand and just see what that bitch do. But everybody ain't willing to. I call it an entrepreneur gamble. Cause you never know what you're gonna get back.
You don't.
But I learned something from that gamble. I think on my, and we jumping because I want to get back to PV. But on some records, man, I took that entrepreneur gamble, man, and they returned back some shit that made me say, I don't know if I could ever work for somebody, because that gamble was way more work than sitting here being on a schedule.
Yeah.
Fuck that schedule handout, nigga. I like knowing if I roll that bitch,
Make it shake.
I can make it shake.
And the cap is no cap.
It's no, when niggas say no cap, they talking about the entrepreneur gamble. No cap.
All cap. All cap. CAP.
All cap. It's a good segue into this question, man, which you was just mentioning, bro. And you just blessed a lot of people's game too. Is it someone like when you were starting, like you were saying, like they, you know, some people, they just sit there and stay stagnant, but they had probably the same dream or passion as you, and they just pretty much watch you do this.
Dog, I'm glad you asked that.
See?
I'm glad you asked that because it take me back to his question. So, all of the DJs, and it's no shade to them because I love them because they seen me come from nothing, but all of them, to me, now they hit me and we reach out and we chop it up, but I know what they was waiting on versus what I was doing, which was not waiting. And I don't know if you ever threw a nigga ship, but I've had to overthrow a ship. Like I done been in a situation where they'll book me they'll do something where it's like a DJ battle in PV, and they'll have us battling. Of course, they had Roger did DJ at the end, but they'll have two niggas battling. And in my mind, I'm knowing like, I'm grinding, bro. I come from nothing. I'm gonna do whatever it takes to win this shit. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I want cake.
Man, I done won one of them bitches and seen a nigga move like no cap. Next semester, bro, he back at home. He not DJing no more. He got a regular job. He dropped out of college, and I be fucked up about it because in my mind it's like, damn, I ain't really mean. Like I ain't know y'all niggas was really banking on that.
Yeah.
I was a real entrepreneur. I knew I was gonna be the shit whether I DJ'd, whether I cut grass, whether I cut hair, whether I fucking chauffeured and parked cars, my nigga. I knew I was gonna be number one at it. I didn't know some of these niggas was just like set in on being the biggest DJ that they'll give everything away just cause they ain't win a battle. And that kind of, when I look back on life, I really wish sometimes that I wouldn't have went so hard because I'm willing to do whatever it takes to be number one.
It's really crazy how some people have different standards elevating or reaching that goal. You know what I'm saying? Like for instance, like you had in your mind, you said if you didn't win that battle, that wasn't the end of DJ Cho's journey. You see what I'm saying? And it's sad to say that, you know, it's really got people out here, bro, that they give themselves false goals that really they feel like is the end all. Well, really, bro, this journey is real. The marathon continues. It's not just a statement. You know? It's something that is really applied to every aspect, every career, every type of lifestyle. And we really need to, you know, we need to highlight these moments because this shit is important. You gotta, the key thing that I'm hearing from this man is consistency is key. You gotta stay.
That goes back to our first episode, fellas, when we were talking about, you know, we're going to fail and you're going to bump your head. Right. But everybody isn't built like that, unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't know how to take that lump and get back up and keep pushing towards that goal. So we gonna mess up. You know what I'm saying? Every single time.
That's very important, bro. Like, some of them things that these people ran into, I ran into heavy. Like, especially being a guy. I got booed my first PV party. Nobody knows shit.
That's crazy.
I got booed.
I always tell these boys, I was with you when boys was flanging your CDs and KDB.
Frisbees? I got my shit playing. Frisbees? Yeah. Frisbees. So, and it's sad, it's crazy. Like, between me and y'all, nobody know this shit. I'm gonna share on y'all podcast. Thick should be gold. We sent it in for
shit.
Black man. Thick should be a gold record. Black man. You know, I done wrote 7 of them already, but this my own, so it's different. You feel me? This gonna be.
There's a difference.
Yeah. Well, see, they got one side when you can write a record and you get one side of the bread, and then you can make your own. You can get that same side and you get this side of it too. So this is my first full pie of a gold record.
Oh shit!
Shit! Yeah, I got to I understand pie charts. That's all you need.
I understand pie. So you brought down that pie. Yeah. It said 100%. Oh shit, nigga! I almost stood up. I don't fuck this mic up.
It ain't a slice no more, so you know. But I'm saying all that to say,
getting slices
based off of the hits, man. Like, I feel like as black men, we all know, and this comes from our aspect, and this is where it hurt to see some of my fellow black people. I see a lot of, like these days when I watch social media, I see a lot of complaining. But the complaining only comes from the people that don't know that they're gonna get hit. I think everybody in this room understands we finna get beat up. Every day wake up, we know if you want what you want, you gotta take a couple punches.
You gotta take your lump.
You gonna be sold. Your body gonna get sold. You can wake up and train, or you can lay down and say I ain't fighting no more. But everybody in this room waking up and training every day.
Or like the homie I'll say, you gotta choose your hard. Everything hard. Being big hard, saying the shade hard. Saying divorce hard.
It is hard.
And it's okay to be nervous too, man, because I can remember a lot of, you know, times, you know, you hear stories like celebrities or whatnot, people that date, like get booed, like you said, the nervousness stuff. Folk not really knowing them, or they coming in behind somebody big, you know what I'm saying? That's a whole other wave, man.
And that's what happened with me. Like, I DJ'd a party that Rogers usually DJ'd. Came in being me. So they wasn't used to me yet. So I get booed. I don't know if y'all remember when Twitter had that gangster feed where like right after an event you get on Twitter, you can see it trend. I trended in PV for being the worst DJ. Facebook too.
Wow, they didn't fuck with your Steve?
No, it did. It damn near crushed me. Like if it wasn't for probably my mama.
Okay.
And my Brook gang niggas.
Okay.
And when I say that, like they was the type of niggas that was like, they'll let a nigga know like, yeah, this happened, but fuck the niggas gonna hit the next one, you feel me? So, after I got booed, it's this one girl, I remember like yesterday, man, she dropped, I shot at her, I was trying to get at her, but she wrote something on Facebook, man, and it crushed me. Man, I can't remember exactly what she said.
Give me a paraphrase.
She definitely said I was the worst DJ she ever heard. She was from Dallas. I wanted the fuck out of her. You know what I'm saying?
She wasn't your baby or nothing.
Nah, I was just trying.
Oh, okay.
But
okay.
after that, I could have quit, but I knew like, my dad isn't. You know, Rogers wasn't the greatest. He ain't wake up the greatest. You feel me? So I looked at it like, man, if I just keep working, I'll get there. And I kept working. Long story short, sophomore year, it was 50-50. Junior year, it was DJ Chose. Senior DJ Chose and beyond. But I salute to the OG, because ain't nobody ever overthrew him. You know what I'm saying? Rogers. And he's still real OGs don't disappear. He's still an OG. He still tailgate Rogers.
Shout out to Rogers.
You know what I'm saying? He still
Shout out to Rogers for this reason. I ain't never went to a whack situation you was DJing, fam. They were in there. Every time Rogers was in that thing. So yeah, shout out to Rogers, man. Shout out to Rogers.
Absolutely, man. Hey, bro. For people who don't know, man, where did the name DJ Chose even come from?
Man, I feel like God chose me. So my mom was an evangelist. She's very spiritual. So I was always battling between wanting to be a rapper and want to make my mama feel
you doing the right thing.
There you go. Cause she the type, she's supportive, but I ain't want her to feel like I was becoming a devil. Yeah. So as I'm choosing my name, it used to be Lil Norm. B trained on me as Lil Norm. You know what I'm saying?
Chosen.
There you go. Yeah. So when I switched it to DJ Chose, I told her why and she accepted it. And ever since then, I just knew like, it's so many niggas named Chose, something Chose. I just knew like, man, fuck it.
DJ that.
Yeah, I'm the real Chose. So I said I never switch my name just cause my mom accepted. You feel me?
That's real. Oh, that's real, man. Deep, man. Let me tell you something, man. Shout out to these moms giving these kids these real love out here, man. See how that boy say he got embarrassed, he got mortified on social media, and mama called him and said, baby, it's gonna be all right. Hey, shout out to moms that's doing that shit, man.
Yeah,
we need that.
Mama cut us some slack, bro. You know what I'm saying? She cut us a lot of slack in the early years. But on the flip, she let us go to church every Sunday.
Every Sunday we in church.
Yeah.
I heard about that. I heard about
that. We done woke up in the car a couple times. She done knocked on the window. Like, y'all got 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
What time did y'all get in?
4, 5, I don't know. She ain't kept.
Well, y'all, bro, you was meant to do this. You was in at 4 o'clock in the morning as a teenager.
Yeah.
No instruments in church or nothing. Y'all was just.
Nah, we was just on that back pew.
Usher.
Oh yeah, Usher. I was Usher. Oh, we was on that back pew. And we was on everything in the. When I tell you we were coding on everything.
I'm a soldier. In the army of the Lord, man. I'm a soldier, bro.
He's dressed to
man. Nah, man, but for real.
What's up, man?
Bro, generational wealth. You know what I'm saying? We see you out here investing. You know what I'm saying? Trying to run it up. Always in and out of time. After a bag, bro.
Truck.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, that fuck music. I do everything.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
What is generational wealth to you, bro?
See, I got 2 takes on this now. At first, like my boy Phil said, I was throwing the bag where I could, where I heard it make sense. But I've learned some new shit. Generational wealth mean everything to me. But I learned it's a right way to go get it, it's the wrong way. And I think us black people, when I hang around, keep in mind, I hang around one of the, on paper, one of like the 3rd most powerful people in the music industry. He signed me. So he signed me as a writer, not as I'm independent as a rapper. So when he signed me back then, as I'm mingling with him, I'm noticing I didn't catch it until now. But now that I think it, that nigga don't got no 18-wheeler and no stocks and no. I'm not saying nothing wrong with it, but all that nigga do is find different finesses within the finesse that he know how to do at his greatest. And when I was investing in the other shit, the problem with us as a culture is, and this is so sad. I hang with black men who will call me and tell me about a business that they won't invest in, take my money, or I'm believing them, so it's my nigga. I'm trusting them, right. Give them my bread, and they do what niggas do, which is either finesse you in a sense, like this on the record, I don't care. I had an 18 wheeler do some people I love. You feel me? I look back on my shit and I'm just like, I'm talking to other people who got 18 wheelers and they like, bro, this ain't right, this ain't right, this ain't right, and this is family. Yeah, so you don't really think.
Yeah, do it like that.
Yeah, and you but it's within our. I don't even blame them. I blame us. Yeah, when you fucking with us, that's what you gonna get. So, not only that, I done been in other situations where people call me about investments and say some shit like, yeah, you want to make an extra $50,000 a year. And keep in mind, these my niggas. So I'm like, fucking right. I'm like, man, all I need is this. I'm like, bet, well, what you got on that? Shit, I ain't got nothing right now. And I sit there and the heart of me be like ready to do it. Then I realize like, man, bro, I done gave up. I done been behind on my mortgage and my rent to do something that I love. So if you ain't ready to say fuck my rent, fuck my cable, fuck my this, fuck my car note, I can be behind 1 month to gamble, then you not ready to be a businessman.
Not with me.
You feel me? So, but what I will tell you is over the years, I done fuck with everything. Like, I done fuck with Forex before. Mm-hmm. I done fuck with stocks. But what I've learned best is that I'm better at what I do. Yeah. And it's not one way to do what you do. It's 7 ways. When people get to talking about streams of income, I've learned, okay, as a stream of income, I know I'm a better artist than any motherfucker out here breathing. You know, and that ain't no cocky shit. It's just
that's in your inside.
It's in my inside. You feel me?
Right.
So I figured, all right, let me rap. Boom, I'm an artist. Everybody know me as DJ Chose. They don't know I got another alias that's been on Power, and I done got songs on soundtracks, and I done did all these things. This other alias doing millions of streams. They don't know, and y'all gonna be the first to know. They don't know I got a country album with under another alias that's doing millions of streams. You feel me? They don't know that I'm signing producers and writers like hell. You feel me? I'm just learning to stay within.
Hey man.
That's what it's about.
Shout out to your G's, bro. Like just looking at yourself in the mirror and understand, hey, do I want to be one-dimensional or I want to have so many sides you don't know what shape I am? You know what I'm saying? That's just so real, bro. I just want to say, man, shout out to that, bro.
Man, that's all I say to y'all. If y'all talking generational wealth, apply it to something you hands on. It's easy to get into what the world doing, but a lot of times, man, if it's something you hands on, you gonna understand that can't no nigga fuck you out of it. If you lose it, it won't hurt. Like, if I lose in music, I understand that was a dice roll I wanted to do.
Right.
But if my 18 wheeler, that L, man, I swear to God, that L man had me ready to go put a pistol in the mouth. And I understood right there, like, I don't need to ever play with money if it ain't something I want to do. Like, I'm only playing with it in my way.
That goes back, bro, to what we was talking about with our brother Rashad in episode 2, as far as, jumping off the porch, man. You know what I'm saying? And having that faith and in a generational wealth part, you just got to stack it up, bro. You can't be scared, you know what I'm saying, to jump out here.
Coming from the hood, and I actually, this is my personal. You know, I grew up in church too, but we out here in these streets, we learn a whole lot that we take into business too. And then sometimes it's standing 10 toes down, you know what I'm saying? And standing up for yourself too. And then, having a backbone when you ain't got no support sometimes. Like, a lot of folk, come up like that, but coming from the hood or the streets or whatever the case, I think everybody up in here, we can relate to the streets. Prayer, man. Do you think prayer got you here, or did you ever pray that you would be here to get the blessing from God?
So, I think that, my mom passed away, so love her. But now that I grow up and realize, like, sometimes I see church in ways that I didn't used to, and they ain't always positive. But what I will say is, yeah, prayer changes things. I don't care what nobody got to say. And as far as being religious, I'm not really religious, but I'm spiritual. You feel me? So I do believe there is a God. I do believe, you know, when you pray, somebody listen. You feel me?
Yeah.
And that's all I can say. All the other stuff, you know, all these different Bibles and stuff, man, I feel like the way we was raised, everybody in here, we was raised one way. And based off every religion out, if they stand for right, we'll fit under all of them, goddamn. You feel me? You feel me? So, yeah, I'm gonna pray. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pray. I pray like 6 times a day. I don't give a damn.
We talk about it from time to time. You call me, and I feel like I always say, man, I always tell you, I feel like everybody ain't telling you this in your circle.
Yeah.
Open up that book sometime.
For sure.
I call you and told you that. On certain occasions. That's important. That's foundation. But going back to my other point, I knew what I wanted to say again. Just talking about staying in your lane, right?
Mm-hmm.
And building on that foundation and building your moat around it. Like you say, that lane is your music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Ours is, at least for me and Phil's, that Cutting Hair, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Cutting Hair's the foundation. So what's next? Podcast. What's next after that? Ain't no telling. A pair of clothes.
Mm-hmm.
What's next after that? This turned into an actual show.
No
You
limit.
Right.
know what I'm saying? It's jumping in your lane.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And building that brick to where you can have your castle.
You know what's dope about what y'all do though? And what I do? See, people don't see what y'all see, which is this podcast. And y'all like, y'all do this shit every day.
Every day.
You know, it's so sad to say. And there you go. Every day y'all are somebody's, y'all interviewing the nigga in your chair every day. So now y'all just putting it into terms of, hey, y'all can actually see us. Because y'all bring energy. And I know y'all realize it. Y'all can have a nigga come sit in y'all chair and drain y'all energy, or y'all can give them energy. Goddamn.
That's real.
Yeah,
That's real.
So now y'all just really displaying, and now y'all giving energy. Because it ain't a nigga in y'all chair taking it out of you. But when I say that, I mean y'all in y'all lane. It's just it's an extension of your lane.
Right.
And that's all I want all people to see, because when I'm around my rich partners
Yes, sir.
in LA, I see them staying in their lane, doing extensions, and I'm wondering why they richer than us. But they richer than us because they patient and they stand in their lane. You feel me? They not. Man, I got one nigga, he's so cold. He's probably one of the biggest publishers I know. And his lane is just signing new niggas. So when you think about generational wealth, that nigga's looking like, how can I sign the next fucking writer? So every investment to him is in his lane. He got probably like 400 investments that he gave 100K.
Find your niche and lock in.
Ask me how much he worth.
Find your niche and lock
How
in.
much is he worth?
He probably worth $1 billion.
He just signed people for a company, or he is the company?
He the company,
Uh-huh.
and he signing writers.
Wow.
Keep in mind, he probably giving each writer anywhere from 50 to 100, depending on how hot they is. Some niggas can get $1 million. But I'm only saying that to say, imagine giving 400 niggas 100,000.
And 2 of them bust.
Fuck who bustin', fuck who pop. Just say he gave away $400,000, right?
Okay, I'm with you.
$400,000, y'all.
Alright, no problem.
Say I write and produce No Smoke, right?
Okay.
Song make $15 million. Okay, he get a piece of that, a big piece of that. You feel me? He get half. Then you think about all the other niggas he signed, and we not one record niggas. All of us gonna get us about 10 of them. You feel me? It's just strategic, man. You'll be a billionaire, but he being a billionaire, staying in his lane. He always signing the next talent, which most people would think, oh damn, I need to go start a daiquiri shop. You know, I need to go do this. Like I wanted a daiquiri shop, then I had to realize, man, I got a daiquiri shop. I just need to focus in.
Yeah.
My shit
Bad.
bad.
That's what's up. That's wisdom right
That's all I
there.
listen to you youngsters, man.
Yeah, that's another jewel, man.
Yes, sir. Y'all not hearing nothing, man. Stay in your lane. You know, it's about finding your niche and building on top of that foundation. Really, you can't build a house without a foundation.
True.
Right? So you gotta set that first. Then your wood, Then you sheetrock your roof, all into your bricks and your landscape.
Well, I'm gonna say this too, Dave, to kind of like expand on what y'all saying. Like, I feel like also, man, don't be the person that has something going and you thinking about doing something else and you haven't even maximized what you already have. You know what I mean? Like for instance, I'm gonna give you a prime example. You know, there's a lot of things that I want to do in life. You know what I mean? Sidebar, got a business called Fresh Phade, right? And I wanted to do something, but I hadn't even maximized all the real estate in Fresh Phade, and I was wondering why I was failing. It's because the foundation of the thing that I had already started, I hadn't put all the love and the juices and berries in that to pay for all the other things that I want to do. You know what I mean? So now we're doing this. I'm over here doing this in peace because that is maximized.
And see, what he touching on is basically what I'm trying to say. Like when you coming up in all the world we in, they naturally tell you, man, diversify that income, do something else, do this. But when they telling us that, they not really telling us that that's gonna hurt us. And I say that because if the first thing you ever wanna do when you hop off the porch is something you love. The first one. You probably, if it's a good source, you probably got you 10, 20 years in it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, nigga call me right now and be like, I'm not old, I'm not too old, but if a nigga call me in 5 years and say, man, you too old to be rapping now, and I believe that shit, it's still a 15 other more things I could do within rap and stay successful. But all I'm trying to say is, in our society, we be so quick to, call the audible on what we love, and it's like, man, don't call the audible. Like, whatever you want to do it.
But that kind of go, tied on having faith. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And being tied into not being scared, bro. But like I said, that upbringing, some people grow with that dog in them, some people figure it out, and some people never figure it out, unfortunately.
For sure. Figure it out. And being creative, too, because you have to flex your mind too. Like sure you like I said, you ain't got nobody clapping behind you or support. You gotta be creative. And like Phil was saying, Phade, he was like, maximize that product. You gotta be creative sometimes, man.
Got to.
Talk about being creative, bro. Whenever you in the studio, bro, you trying to make these hits, man. What goes into your creative process whenever you say, man, I'm gonna make this hit right here? Goes into it, man.
Man, it might sound cliche, but I really, on all my earlier hits, I envision myself in my trailer house with the air mattress and the sheets on the walls. Like, I envisioned that. And as I would record, like, we used to have cold winters and, hot ass summer. I envisioned them climates. Sometimes I turn the heat on, nigga. If it's a summer, I make my house hot. You feel me? Like, I would literally tap into that feeling. Yeah, and I think about it. I remember I did a song with Kevin Gates called Time for That. And during that time, I'm in this big ass, nice ass studio in LA, and I'm trying to come up with a hit, and I'm realizing, like, man, this is my life for like 3 days. This ain't my life for the rest of my life. I gotta go back to my trailer house.
That's a real feeling.
It's a real feeling.
That's a real feeling.
So while I was in there, I took myself to the trailer house mentally and came up with that hook. And as I did it, I knew, like, man, this is something I can tap back into whenever I need it. So after that, that's always been my go-to. When it come to other songs like Thick and shit, that just come from really me. I actually did Thick in the room with my gal. My gal was in the living room, and I was just trying to be impressive. Like, she one of them people to where I done made her laugh so much that if I make her laugh while I'm recording, I know it's a hit. So I start stuttering, and when I start stuttering, she bust out laughing and said, "Babe, you better cut that shit out." And I was like, "Nah, that's the hit."
You took it around.
Damn.
I dropped that bitch the next day.
Damn. Hey, that leads me to this question, bro. I was thinking, and I was like, all right, that sounds good. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah. But how do you know, bro, this next song finna be about booty? Like, how you know? Like, how you hear beef like, oh, I need to make this one about booty. How you know that?
Well, what happened was, out in quarantine, I got creative. So when you in quarantine, I had dropped this how our society work. I had dropped like no rappers was taking my hooks on my beats because it's quarantine. Everybody feel like, all right,
World's gone.
the world gone. They ain't finna drop nothing.
No money.
They sitting in the studio. They becoming rappers again.
Right.
They ain't on tour no more. They at the house. They can record all they want.
Yeah.
So I'm realizing like, man, I ain't finna make no money. So I start putting out the songs that I was doing for certain people. And as I'm dropping them, I'm realizing, man, this shit don't, I ain't gonna say it don't work for me. This shit really just don't work unless you got a machine behind it. This type of music.
Right.
So after I dropped the song right when George Floyd died called They Killing Us. And if you go look it up, you'll realize, man, it's probably some of the best music. I sampled Can You Stand the Rain by New Edition. Like, if you don't like this song, you just don't like music. Yeah, you gotta check it out.
I gotta check that one out.
So after I dropped that, it did like, on my Instagram, it did like 70,000 views and like 1,000 comments. So I'm like, damn, this shit finna pop, right?
Yeah.
The next day I wake up, look at the streams on it. I think the bitch did like 20,000 streams. I'm like, man, it's all, you know, but first day was cool. Second day I look and it went from 20,000 to like 6,000. I was like, man, people don't like real shit. Like, you can get one.
Yeah, man.
It's not people. A lot of women don't like real shit, and that's what sell everything.
I whoever that is that's hearing it, I just feel like motherfuckers, we in a world where you can give a motherfucker some vegan food, or you can give a motherfucker some pig feet. And we in a world where motherfuckers gonna be like, you that pig feet.
But tell them I ain't vegan.
Hey, so
They got paper towels.
so after that I realized like, man, I know I'm a great artist, but it's not for the target of DJ shows. Like those people who will listen to me, they don't like it like that. So I realized, okay, let me give them what they want. And when I did this, that's what they wanted. And they ate it every day.
They still eat it.
And they still eating it. So now, I didn't, man, sometimes you be too good for yourself. Like I realized I'm too good for the brand that I might have built off just being a fun person.
Probably think you one. It's like a gift and a curse. Somebody might think you
Curse.
one dimension.
And that's why I told myself from right there, I said, you know what, I'm gonna give them thick. I'm gonna give them thick as much as they like. And then, since I know I'm not one dimensional, I'm gonna do this over here, but I'm gonna do it over here. And I'm gonna start it from square one. And I'm gonna build it up. And when they figure it out, by the time they figure all three of these things out, maybe people they either gonna hate me or love me. Chances are, if you don't love it though, it ain't nothing you can do about it because I built it second.
Oh, you got old hoes and young hoes talking about, oh, mama, that shit fine.
Yeah, all that talking about.
You got old going close-ups on the dime.
Yeah.
Coming back, showing their mama and them.
Yeah.
Perfect. Like, how do you do it, man? Like, do you plan on going viral with nasty shit, or it just happens? Like, well, how does this shit just happen?
I'm just. See, what I like to call it is, I feel like I'm filling a void that ain't there. Y'all gotta remember, like, we coming from a time of every music video got guns, Dracos, 50 niggas pointing guns at cameras. Everybody want to kill something. Everybody to murder. Everybody to stepper. I'm the only nigga out here that's just really kind of like. When the last time you went to a party and left your gun in the car? I'm the nigga that.
Last time you went to a party and saw a sweaty ass shaking contest.
See,
that's the problem.
That back to the wall.
That's killing each other.
That's what I'm bringing in.
Sweaty asses out here.
That's what I'm bringing in. That's he crazy, but that's what my parties look like.
We older, but we ain't old.
Oh, Brooklyn. God damn.
Yeah, then too in the club, you know, when you go out there, everybody trying to look hard, man.
It's
You
really
got so many beautiful women out here, man.
it's ridiculous.
And then it's like, of course, you know, on the set, everybody, people watching. Ain't nobody, like you said, ain't nobody booty shaking. Ain't nobody really what's going on.
Well, see, at a DJ show, that's the motto now. Like every time I do a show, that's how it is now. It's girls on stage.
Man, fuck the show, nigga. You came to my party and you had motherfuckers. I thought I was in Vegas in a barbershop in H-Town.
Yeah.
Boy, it was so good,
I got trouble,
man.
I got trouble, bro.
It's like marriage is like double jeopardy. You can't go to jail.
I got
So,
trouble.
like, what I'm trying to pro, look, I had so much fun. You really let me know, man, maybe this marriage shit is a sham. This
Man, babe, I had fun, man. But yeah, I got in trouble. That's all I'm saying, bro.
Thank you, Joe.
But if I can get in trouble all over again,
Thank you, bro.
I would, bro. I get in trouble all over again.
Man, all I'm
It
saying
was
is
working. It's a gamble. It was working.
And then how people feel when they hear it come on the radio. That feeling, like that point.
Okay.
Yeah.
On top of what he said, how do you feel when you hear your shit in the club and when you stop and hit that pause on the record? Everybody know your music, bro. How does that make you feel?
what's a dream come true? Because like
My pants be stuck to my legs.
I ain't never got it like that, and I've wanted it like that ever since I've done songs for people and they drop the music and they singing them word for word. I'm like, damn, I'm talented enough to have my own, but I've never had my own. So this first one is my own, and I'm noticing, like I told y'all, I'm the chosen. I feel like God held it from me for so long because He wanted me to fill a void. Most people hear my music and say, man, this vulgar. I think God is listening to people listen to my music and saying, hey, these motherfuckers like poison. So, chose, I'm gonna give you something that ain't such poison. You know, it's a disguise. It's, some people may view sex, which is normal, and it's gonna happen, whether you don't like it or not. Like, some people may view that as poison, but it ain't gonna kill you like these guns in every video. And
Sex
niggas
is a stress reliever. Sex will sex will get rid of a headache. Sex will make a nigga leave his gun in the car.
Lemonade, just lemonade.
I ain't trusting the way you
So then simply when simply
It's just lemonade, baby.
Simply
Man,
business.
no problem, baby.
Man, we gonna be tripping in this, man. I'm gonna be telling them ridiculous.
That's the
I'm gonna be telling them about how we came out of San Philip performance. And the mama, when the chick mama walked in, and you was on the couch eating pops.
Oh,
Pops?
Hey, this nigga deep. So this nigga deep.
Hit me with
This
it.
nigga here so cold.
Hit me with it.
First time I ever got some pussy.
You or
First
him?
time I ever got some pussy.
It was with him.
That nigga, he was on the couch.
Oh shit!
This nigga was on the couch.
Virgin DJ Cho.
Like, yeah, like, I was in the room beating her down. I wasn't really beating her down.
Shouldn't have been.
Nah, the first time.
First time blood taps.
I was doing what I could.
That's when niggas getting vagina. Now you getting pussy.
Yeah. So her mama walked in with some groceries. This nigga D. I think this nigga D might have asked if she needs some help. He didn't warn you? He just said, he tried to warn me, man, but by the time she got in, we had to go for it, but he kind of tried to play it out like, what if you don't get your ass in?
So you was trying to help the lady that was just processing her daughter's being
Hey,
smashed.
man, we in there, bro. I mean, let's see. We
That's
caught.
nigga.
Like, I can't
That's
run.
real.
I ain't gonna leave my
Hey,
partner.
that's real, man.
They gonna beat me up.
That reminds me of just how real. This is take time to say how real this boy is.
Real nigga, he
His
ain't
first 3 weeks working for Fresh Phade. This nigga got robbed. I'm talking, we all did. Talking about everything gone. They took the kitchen sink.
Damn.
I look at this boy, man. I'm broke.
Yeah.
I look at this boy, man. This boy looking at me like he ain't going nowhere, man. And to say we doing this right now, you know, and trying to elevate this shit. We got C Smooth, we got motherfucking Crab D, motherfucking DJ Chose. Man, this shit live, bro.
Lit, and we got Phade.
Hello.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
We got Phade.
That nigga here so smart. When he told me he was about to start cutting hair, I thought he was crazy.
I heard that.
I thought he was crazy.
I thought it was too.
Cause you gotta understand, this is a nigga that I viewed as
A genius.
a genius. He's a genius.
I mean,
But
for real. I do feel that way.
We used to talk about colleges and shit. So when that nigga say, man, I'm cut hair, I believed in it, but I thought it was crazy. But I've always knew one thing about my friend, and that's I don't care how they get to it. I just want niggas to have a bag like you.
Yeah, bro.
And when that nigga called me one day and told me he was making more money than me, I say, shit, I gotta go hard. But that nigga,
Hey, real talk. I'm gonna pause and say, like, son, I mean, I know it's a Chose interview, but man, your boy inspired me. It's times, bro, when I'm like getting comfort, like, you know, cause you making a decent money, you start getting comfortable and feel like you can't do it. I look at my nigga, he's still married to that chill, grinding, making me look like bitch ass nigga. I just get off my little high horse.
gotta get to work again.
Get to work again.
Nah, that nigga different. He different.
It's different, bro. It's different, man.
I thank my pops for that one. I don't know one more. I go hard.
That's how it is,
Hey, we back in the building, fellas. Episode 3. I don't know how we just magically appeared here, but we here in the studio, man, at our secluded location with the fella, my brother, man.
Yeah.
One and only.
That guy, Mr. Big
7 times platinum. Hello.
Yeah, I had to put some respect on him. He correct me.
Respect, man.
Bossing up at every level. Cutting that pie up. Yeah. Gaining wealth.
You know, full pie.
Yeah, health is wealth.
Health is wealth. Hello. Hey, man, I'm keeping 1,000 with you, man. I mean, we in this studio, man. I know in this studio right here, man, you done made some of the nastiest classes, bro.
Right.
Some of the nastiest classes, man. And my mind goes places, bro, when I hear these things. It made me ask, like, bro, have you ever been paid for sex, bro?
Paid for who?
Sex. Like, they say, look, I got a habit, Chose. Here's a bag.
Nah, but I had back when I was like 18, I hit this older one for a cosign though.
That is payment,
I
bro.
remember that.
Oh, you had you a little cooler, a little sugar cooler, huh?
I'm a cub.
It's a different mission.
Okay. All right, baby.
I'm a cub.
I mean, we need more cubs out here. Hey, shout out to that old lady that put Chose in that wheel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He needed it at the time. He don't need you no more.
Christmas cougar chair.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I'm a cub, man. I'm fresh out the cougar.
Was she Miss Parker-esque or she was out of there really, Chose?
Nah, she was fine. She was fine until until the winter.
Okay.
Then we realized that it's
Girl.
that she was cool, but at the end of the day, she was a little more delicate and a little more gentle with it, nigga. That's what I can say. That's what I appreciated about her.
She spoke poetry to
Did you learn a
me.
lot from?
Okay.
Yeah.
Poetry to the meat.
She taught me how to keep my mouth closed.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. She
See
taught me
that
how
young fella?
Oh,
I
shit,
keep that
boy.
mouth closed, man.
Alright, yeah. Let that shit hit the bed. Don't swallow it. Alright.
Oh, hey.
Lord.
God, dog.
That's wisdom. That's wisdom.
That ain't what I
Knowing
meant.
when to
Yeah, I
speak.
get
Oh,
it.
I thought this was what you meant, Chose. I ain't know that's wisdom right there.
Yeah, nah, that ain't what I meant.
No, okay, alright, that's cool. But like when it comes to everything, bro, like, you know, there's so much going on in the streets, man. You know, you got, Vaughn, R.I.P., you got Pop Smoke, man, rest in peace, man. Like in a world of what's going on in the rap game, bro, how do you keep your name out of mess? How you stay clear from the bullshit and the traffic?
Good question.
It's impossible. And I say that because this game drives off of media.
Wow.
So in order to keep yourself within, you kind of you gotta speak your mind. And we're in a world where speaking your mind is automatic up for debate and it can turn into drama. Like, y'all boys would make it in rap unless y'all was ready for the way people flip it. I think this morning I commented on the Megan picture and said, Megan posted a picture with no makeup on, fresh out of bed with her edges like looking real young, right? So I wrote on that, I say looking 13 as fuck.
Yeah.
And I looked through the comments, and if you could see what some of these people took what I said and did with it, and I was like, that's just crazy. Like, you know, I know Megan personally, so and to that, if she read that, that's a compliment to her.
Yeah.
But for some of these other people who defend you, they take what you say and just do it their own way. So all I can say is, unless you keep your mouth shut, you never really safe. And me, I've learned that this is just entertainment to me, so I tend to speak a lot now. I pop out and say whatever the fuck I want, let the world do what they're gonna do with it. You just gotta be safe enough not to do some shit that'll land you in questionable territories. And I've had to learn that, like, I've done things just because I'm a genuine person.
Right.
If I hear a song I like, if it's a challenge going on, I fuck around, just do it. Not understanding that the artist might be homosexual or anything like that, which don't bother me.
Yeah.
Not at all.
But if you a lame and you at home and you behind a computer and all you got to do is study other niggas' lives and hate on them, you tend to find a way to flip that and make me look like I'm this way or that, or speak on the other person. And those type of situations make me understand, like, it ain't nothing you can do in America now and be safe.
Ain't nothing you can do.
You know, it ain't nothing you can do.
Especially when you're in front of the camera like that, you're exposed to all criticisms and all levels. So, all right, so you know, we see the beef here. You know how you can't really avoid that, bro. So, if you could really get away from the game, bro, and just like take a rocket somewhere, man, land, man, like, where would you go and why? Because I know you've been to a lot of places. Where would you go and why would you go there?
Man, it's weird. I always hear people say they love this place or that place. I ain't really been nowhere that felt like home yet. I think, as weird as it sounds, if I can get away, my getaway would be in somebody's country with a big old couple acres and a big estate with everything I need on it. Like, some people be trying to run from America. I'm not saying I don't feel their pain, but I would just take all my challenge to a big estate with everything that I love about America on it.
A state or a different country?
Estate. Like I'd still be around this motherfucker.
Be ducked out though.
Yeah, you just wouldn't be able to find me, and it's like,
that's real.
You know, it's
sometimes you just want to disappear when you had everything.
Yeah, just isolation.
Yeah, you're talking isolation.
And I'm from the bottom, so I'm cool with going back to the country or somewhere secluded. I ain't always gotta be in the city. So
country good living too though.
Good living.
A lot of people sleep on.
For sure.
Raise your kids out there.
You pitch you 500 in the house in the bottom, man. You got a mansion.
Yeah,
That's real. That's real.
Wrap around driveway.
Come on, man.
Facts. Let's turn it up some. So, your favorite producer, man?
My favorite producer.
Good one, brother.
Wow.
That's a good one.
I don't even know who that is. There's a lot of them. I start off by saying one of my favorite artists, which is a producer, Crit.
Wow.
Man, I expect you to say that, bro.
Hey, that's my shout out to Big Crit, man. He be
Crizzle.
putting out some heat.
Crizzle. And I got a lot of favorite producers, so I don't leave nobody out. But I'm going to just say who touched me right around that high school, college. I probably wouldn't be who I am if I would have never heard I Don't Want to Be Another Nigga by Big Crit, or he had a freestyle called Some Days. Like
Return of Forever.
Yeah, like
that's classic.
Crit was just touching niggas.
Classic right there, bro. Classic.
My bad, brother. Yeah. Crit was really touching souls, and I think if you a young black man and you ain't never heard early Crit, then
I can understand why you're where you're at if you're not where you need to be, because you gotta go listen to Early Crick if you want to understand this shit a little bit better.
Bit fast. That's what's up, man.
You're a healthy guy, Chris, man. It seems like you're a healthy guy, man.
I think we'll ask you this about fitness, man. Of course, you're into that. You know. What are 3 things, man? Because you've been dropping a lot of jewels, man, and so we can talk about health a little bit, man, because I know that's important to you. So, what are 3 things that you would ingest, what you would tell people to ingest daily? 3 things that you would, you do for yourself to put into your body, whether it be vitamins or just to give a health tip.
Man, I'm heavy on the water. Gotta be heavy on that water. I learned that from D-Train though.
H2O, people.
Yeah, heavy on the water.
Wow, H2O. Not that way.
I'm heavy on vegetables too, but I know that's something hard for people to really lock in on. So I try to purposely replace carbs with vegetables at times, especially late at night when I know I'm not gonna go out and burn it off. Other than that, I ain't really got 3 things. I do drink a lot of vitamin C and just vitamins, and I might take me some of them vitamin pills and stuff like that. But I'm real big on cardio, man. I just try to get me some cardio in to remind my body that I ain't gave up.
What about the smoothie bowls I put you on to them?
Oh yeah, I'm rocking with them smoothie bowls. I'm rocking with fruit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it's about, man.
I ain't gonna lie, me and D, man, we made like a lifestyle change when it comes to that eating. Just like watching all our friends, start developing like issues, diabetes, strokes. People that was very close to us that already inspire us. And one day, man, we just looked at it was right after our kids were born. We looked at each other in the eye, bro, and said, like, bro, I ain't eating regular food today. I don't know what I'm gonna eat, bro, but I'm not eating nothing that kill me. You start doing the nigga math. You 3 hamburgers yesterday. A slice of pizza. That KFC and that Popeyes. Gotta have hot lemon pepper, shepherd. I gotta have it. Fries. What a green, what a fruit, bro. I'm about to die soon if I don't do something. And we decided to start fusing that vegetable and that juice, bro. Saved our life.
I ain't gonna lie, like, when I look at y'all, though, I can see the difference, especially with D-Train. Like,
in that thing.
At one point, I was looking at my friend, and I was like,
I was looking at my
partner. But I ain't, how you don't know how to tell your nigga, because your nigga strong-headed, so you just shut up. And I feel like I knew I was a good friend, but that was just that one boundary that I didn't want to overstep, because D-Train will tell you off top,
bro,
man, I ain't giving up chicken wings.
Bro, my food, bro.
I tell a story, bro. Like, one quick one, real funny about D-Train, bro. Like, one day I went on a lunch run for us, man, and he had ordered this enormous meal. Like, I had got the meal, but he wanted everything supersized. So I'm like, nah, he don't need that. So I'm just showing his order. I'm showing everything to a small. I got back. That boy gave me the stiffest look in the eye.
That's why you don't tell him nothing.
He almost shed a tear and said, don't ever do that again. So I never do that shit again, fam.
So listen, that's why I never really told him, like, I never tell him shit, because I knew, like, it was one pocket, not to fuck with by him. But I'm glad he figured it out himself.
That boy figured it out.
Yeah. Because I ain't gonna lie to you. I try to tell people this all the time, man. You only as rich as your health, man.
Real.
Like, niggas be out here chasing money. I chase money, man, but at the same time, I understand I am money. And if I ain't treating myself like money, this shit, I can't get no money. You can't get no money in a hospital bed, man.
Yeah, self-respect. But bro, 2020 was a live year. You know what I'm saying? 2021 look like shit. We carrying that momentum into What we got up for 2021, man, to close this out, brother?
2021.
What I expect for DJ Show?
I think 2021 for me,
at this sprint I'm on now, I'm trying to do everything I did in the teens in 1 year.
Damn, 1 year.
In 1 year, man. I think it's possible.
Bro, hold on. We ain't gotta get it all that, but
I would just say, cause you gotta think, like, sometimes we be putting ourselves on these caps, like my partner say. We put these caps on ourselves. And I think a lot of times we just gotta roll them dice. You know what I'm saying? And when you rolling them bitches, you just never know when you gonna hit the lottery. I think if I had a lottery year, it's somewhat close.
Right up ahead, huh?
Yeah, and when you know it, like y'all know y'all lottery year close. You don't wanna go scratch and gamble when it's too late and they done move the money to another state. Like when you know, hey, this is my prime. I'm eating right now. I can take a hit. It ain't even gonna hurt if I get hit right now. Yeah. That's when you gamble hard. I'm finna gamble.
To the youngsters, you know, as we conclude, to the youngsters, man, what can we give them as any, you know, as any advice to help them as they going on with their 2021 and in the near future? What advice can we offer any young entrepreneur, any young up and coming DJ that's about to come up or chasing where you're at right now?
Man, hang with like-minded people. Find you a real friend. I believe this scripture that I hear, you might know it. I don't know it exact, but I hear it a lot. I think it say the wounds of a friend are faithful. I think it say, is that true? Is that how the scripture goes?
I ain't gonna lie and say yeah.
Okay, well I heard it say the wounds of a friend. I think it say the wounds of a friend are faithful. And what he mean by that is a friend gonna tell you when you wrong, when you right, what you don't like to hear, but they gonna faithfully always tell you the things you need to hear, whether it's good or bad. And I think when we're young, well, most of the young cats now, you know, we get so caught into going viral or staying, you know, just being something you ain't.
Living for the world.
There you go. Yeah. A real friend gonna let you know when you ain't being you. And I think the youngsters gotta get back to them days where a nigga pull a nigga to the side. I remember we used to go to spots as youngsters, and if a nigga get to showing out from hoes, we'll tell him, hey, hoes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I really don't.
They most, man. Right?
When last time they called nigga that counted $1,000 on social media and told like, bro, you showing out for them hoes? They don't do it no more. But we're old. Yeah. Them young niggas gotta get into that point where they back to checking each other and keeping niggas in their lane. Cause it's easy to get out here and count $10,000 on camera and die the next day.
That's beginning to be a trend, man.
Yeah.
You know, it sounds like to me, man, from my perspective, it sounds like you saying set the stake out.
Yeah, we gotta get it back to
holding each other accountable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Accountability is a factor in all elevation.
For sure, and I would like to see niggas work hard and stop trying to skip the step, bro. We in a world where
that's deep.
Yeah. That shortcut is highly promoted, but that long way is not. Too many niggas ain't taking it. Yeah. But it was damn near promised. You know you gonna get there. That shortcut though, man, you don't know what's down that road, man.
You don't know what's down that road.
And I see that so often where niggas is shortcutting it out, man. You know, whether niggas getting the message, you wanna flip 300 and 3,000, and then they call me 2 months later like, man, I need to borrow some money, man. Nigga, my account in the negative $20,000. And it's like, man, that shortcut, bro, that ain't the way, bro.
Man. So, bro, thank you, fam, once again for taking the time out of your busy day. I know we ran you over too long.
I know y'all good, man.
I'm pretty sure once the world and the people in the community and the age and the people around the age hear this, bro, I feel like we dropped a lot of games for sure, MoCity. Man, just thank you, bro, for taking the time out. To all our listeners and subscribers out there, please click, like, subscribe, Catchaphade Podcast, Catchaphade on Instagram, DJ shows at DJ Chose, Blue Check Verified, my brother, dog. We gonna keep this heat coming, fam.
So,
many blessings, people.
man, Charles, love you, bro.
My bro.
Ain't that DJ Chose over there? Look like DJ Chose.
Look like DJ Chose. Yeah. What's up, Bree? What's up, Keith? What's up, Lisa? Damn, I want all three. What's her name? Ashley.
Ooh.
Ashley.
Ooh.
I get hard when she walk past me. Look at that ass, cause she thick. Thick. She make me stutter. And her friends, they thick. Fuck it, I want all of them. Yeah, running around the trap right now with 100 bands on me. I be looking like a brick. Ring around the roads, I been riding with the 40. If you play, you gon' feel that stick. Pull it to the red like Shotty walk by, looking good, Shotty looking like a lick. Answer the back like cake with the ice cream shaker, banana split. Yeah, pull it to the light and I told whoop, pull over there, that too fat. Tell your boyfriend don't want no more, you done find you some niggas, some racks, some gentlemen. Over your door. Take you to the store, bitch. Let you buy what you want, bitch. Huh? I like Nene cause she bad. I like Tay, she got that ass. I like Nisha, she got cat. We go out sometimes, she spaz. What's up, who? What's up, what? What's up, who? What's up, what? What's up, who? What's up, what?
Catch a fade.
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 Catch a motherfucking fade.
Catch a fade.
Catch a fade.
Catch a fade.
Catch a
fade.
Catch a fade.
Catch a fade.
Hey.
CAP. Episode 3. With the MVP. He chose in the crew. Hey. What it do? What it do? CAP. What it do? What it do? What it do? CAP. Hey. DJ Chose. Episode 4. Low. Episode 4. Low. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it.